Part of this huge cover-up is the NCP. The NCP is and there I think Kirit Somaiya of the BJP already holding up a part of the report out there. He wants to challenge. You have a copy of the report. By the way, both the BJP leaders are carrying copies of the report and they want to challenge the other side. Abhishek Singhvi is no longer on the program, but here's the point. The point, Satish Manshinde, is look at the bigger picture. This is a political cover-up. Don't try and make it super technical, saying, this was not defense land because it's not an issue. Everybody knows, and I'll put it very simply, everybody knows that politicians and bureaucrats did themselves favors, which they should not have done. They got flats they should not have got. They therefore made property they should not have made. And they were all exposed, and then there was an inquiry. When the inquiry happened, some bureaucrats are facing some small departmental inquiry, and the politicians have been let off. This is as simple as it gets. Now, therefore, Satish Manshinde, I request you, don't make, and in between Rahul Gandhi came and said, I'll do something. Rahul Gandhi came and did, I'll do something. And then Prithviraj Chavan did an eyewash. We are all going to question it. This is not acceptable. If Rahul Gandhi wants to cover up, he should say, I'm going to allow a cover up. If he wants to do an eyewash, he should say, I'm going to do an eyewash. So, Mr. Manshinde, don't make it technical. Tonight, I just wanted to tell you that. Yeah, now we can continue. Now,
see, first of all, all the reports of any commission inquiry are not either binding on any court or any government.
No, please.
What is binding is a CBI inquiry.
Then you should not have a. Then it's a joke on the people. Then it's a joke on the people. Then it's a joke on the people. You're getting a counter.
And in that charge sheet,
does the Commission of Inquiry Act say that it is not binding?
Mr. Shinde has been let off. Mr. Vilasrao Deshmukh has been let off.
So everybody should be let off. I don't understand this logic.
So now, all that these debates are happening is trying to get at one another politically or otherwise.
No, Mr. Manshinde, I request you.
Before the High Court.
No.
Why are we debating as to who should be held responsible?
Yeah, we are debating it because we have a right to debate it. A, B, because it's a democracy. C, because in this country of ours. So if you think these debates don't matter, then why let them happen? Let them happen. I'm saying today to the political class of the country, if their whole attitude is we give a damn to these debates, we give a damn to what the media says, we give a damn today to the people of this country and public opinion, then let them say
BJP leaders are coming on the TV and saying
so
BJP leaders are coming on the TV
I don't know, are you arguing for the Congress party tonight?
I have deep respect for Mr. Manshinde, but I don't know why he is behaving today like Congress spokesperson. He is behaving today like Congress spokesperson.
Yeah, anyway, so here's to the NCP. Now, what was
But
this?
Mr. Fadnavis, you're a lawyer. What action have you taken? You promoted your guy to a parliament.
Mr. Manshinde, please read the report. It is Abhay Sancheti, not Ajay Sancheti. It is Abhay Sancheti. And again, I'm telling you.
Whatever it is, it's the same family.
Again, I'm telling you. Whether it is Sancheti or Fadnavis or Manshinde, you are into government. Congress is into government. Punish everybody. Punish everybody who has done wrong.
So what was
Arnab?
Yes, Mr. Kirit Somaiya. Yes, Mr. Kirit Somaiya.
Public Account Committee of Parliament.
Yeah.
This is the Public
So when the
Account
matter is
Committee of
before the
Parliament.
court, why are you running at people?
PAC has unanimously, Mr. Manshinde, this PAC has unanimously passed this report and Lok Sabha has adopted this report. And what this report says, Public Account Committee of Parliament, where the majority belongs to Congress, and PAC on others says the committee would like the CBI to expedite its investigation so that the law tax its course and expeditiously and quality. The committee further says that we expect the government of Maharashtra, the report of inquiry instituted by them, the committee further recommends that the state government will implement that report.
No, state government is put it in the dustbin.
Where I should go. Mr. Manshinde, you are advocate. Tell me, I'm your client.
The government will decide.
We have filed complaint with CBI. Wait a minute. I have moved to the police. Now who will protect me? Police or CBI? Tell me, you are a lawyer. Where I should go? I went to both the agency.
Why can't you await the decision of the trial court? Why are you shouting? Why can't you await the decision of the trial court? If there is any evidence against any other person, they can be added as co-accused in the case. You go to the court and participate.
No, I have a simple answer.
Go to the court and participate.
There are many issues which are not before the court. Where administrative action has not yet been taken.
You know, it's very simple answer actually to Mr. Manishinde. I think I should give it to him. No, very simple answer, Mr. Manishinde. Mr. Manishinde, Arnab here. This is Arnab, not Kirit Somaiya.
So let the court decide.
One second. This is Arnab here. One second. Question is,
yeah, I know.
Mr. Manishinde, you see what happens is, there are millions of people watching the program today who say that, we are hardworking, tax-paying, middle-class Indian citizens, and we drive the wheels of this economy. We all feel violated that a bunch of corrupt, nepotistic politicians and bureaucrats were doing themselves favors, getting these flats almost for free in Mumbai. We want these people to be taught a lesson. Now, you know what, Mr. Manishinde?
So the court is taking action against them.
1 minute, Mr. Manishinde, please. Do you know what those people...
The charge sheet has
been filed. One second, Mmr. Manishinde. Mr. Manishinde, 1 minute, Mr. Manishinde. Those people cannot afford to hire expensive lawyers like you to fight their case. They expect that a commission of inquiry, Mr. Manishinde, Mr. Manishinde, they expect that a commission of inquiry will do its job, and it better be taken seriously. And any government which tries to throw a commission of inquiry, reject it or pass it somewhere into some waste paper basket must also be exposed. My next question is to the NCP. Mr. Clyde Crasto Mr. Clyde Crasto, what were you thinking, Mr. Crasto? What was your party thinking? That the Congress party will save its own people, and we too will save our own corrupt ministers who had no business interfering in the whole process. Don't you feel guilty today? Don't you feel today there are people who are watching you and saying that the NCP is even worse than the Congress party here because they use the muscle of coalition politics to ensure that their two ministers also get away untouched? Do you feel guilty about what you've done?
See, the question of being guilty does not arise. Let me tell you one thing very clearly. Now, I want to tell you something very clearly. I think the last 20 years, the Urban Development Department, the UD department, is with the Chief Minister. Okay? Our ministers were the ministers of state. Okay? They have only conducted the meeting.
You've not read the report?
I have.
You've not read the report?
I have. You read paragraph 77.
Have you read 77.1?
Yeah. What I'm trying to tell you is...
Have you read 77.1? Let's pull out 77.1.
All they have done is conducted the meeting. And conducting a meeting is not a crime.
In fact, I would say while the observations against Sushil Kumar Shinde are partly scathing, what it says about the two NCP ministers are completely scathing. 77.1 of the Judicial Commission states that Sunil Tattare and Rajesh Tope, they are your members?
That's right.
Your ministers?
Yes.
They had no role to play in the allotment of land to the Adarsh Cooperating Housing Society. Despite this fact, they took Shri Tattare and Shri Tope took active interest in the Adarsh Cooperative Housing Society. Did it say this? No. Does the commission say this? Okay. Does it say this? Does it say this?
No, my point
does it go on to say? Does it go on to say?
They had no discretionary powers to take any decisions on this matter.
No, don't say discretionary powers. Mr. Crasto, they had no business. They had no business interfering, but they interfered. They had no business interfering.
If someone calls for a meeting, you take a meeting, and then on the floor of the House,
have you read the report 77.1?
Yeah.
77.1 goes on to say that the Commission expresses its displeasure at the conduct of these ministers who tried to meddle with the issue of the Adarsh Cooperative Housing Society when it was not within the purview of the distribution of their work. Why should they go out of the way and show such unwarranted attempts to favor the Adarsh Cooperative Housing Society?
Conducting a meeting.
You decide. Then I'll tell you. Then I'll tell you one thing. Give me the report here. Give me the burn it.
No, why would I burn the report?
Because you show contempt for the report.
No, I'm not showing any contempt.
You believe the report has any sanctity.
No, it is.
You believe the report has any sanctity.
What does it show today?
It shows that your two ministers were indicted by this report.
They have been proven innocent.
Then you don't care about this report. Who proves it innocent? This report does not prove
then why have the review?
This report does not prove them innocent. Why have the report?
We leave it to the law of the land.
Does it or does it not?
We leave it to the law of the land.
What does
so
this
report say? What does the report say? Let the CBI take its course. Let the law of the land take its course. How can you decide?
You want to respond, Mr. Shailesh Gandhi? I think tonight I have proven to you that parts of this report take a strong... You know what's happening here, and I want to explain this, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're watching. Politics in our country has become a self-interest group. That's what it's happened. The group of people who are indicted and they are criticized in a report, the government sits and decides and says it doesn't matter, we don't need to do anything on it. And Sharad Pawar's ministers get away. Mr. Crasto sitting next to me says, you know what, we don't really care. What you're saying is we don't care whether...
You're putting words in my mouth.
I am quoting the report. I am quoting the report. I am quoting the report. Mr. Fadnavis.
My allegation is there has been quid pro quo in the cabinet. Congress and NCP has connived.
No,
we will let you go. And my allegation is there is also an agreement on irrigation scam that when the irrigation scam report comes, we will let you scot-free. Please allow us and help us in this scam.
I will not agree on that.
I want to read out this report. Do you want to apologize to the people watching the Newshour tonight? I want to read out. Rajesh Tope and Sunil Tattare. Both these ministers, at any point of time I say any factual inaccuracy, I am challenging you tonight on national television, Mr. Crasto. Stop me if I say anything wrong. It says both these ministers have no authority, I'm going
to listen to it.
So no authority and no right to meddle with the proposals relating to the Adarsh Cooperative Housing Society. There is not even a whisper either in their affidavits or in the evidence before the commission that they were asked or requested by the Chief Minister to do so. Despite this, they took upon themselves to deal with the proposal relating to the Adarsh Cooperative Housing Society for grant of land. My question to you, sir, is please tell me, Mr. Crasto, there's a lot going wrong in this country, right? There's a lot of corruption. There are contractors who make money, people who allow it, politicians who make money in the process, commissions are paid, bribes are given. Why don't your ministers help the people on those issues? Poor people don't get housing. Poor people don't get help. Poor people don't get help. Why don't ministers
help people? Why do I you are talking about something?
Because the report proves.
Because the report proves here is they only conducted a few meetings.
Well,
that's all.
I think.
I'm sorry.
Just give me a minute.
Yeah.
I'll explain what is in the report, but which has not been highlighted. Land worth 50 crore rupees value was given at 10 crores.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then the FSI was manipulated by black magic so that 2.5 times what could be built was built. Effectively, land worth 115 crores was given at 10 crores as a favor. And then all the rules were demolished.
With this part of the report.
Under it. And I am suggesting that we at least make a demand from now on. One is Adarsh, the guilty must be made to pay. But in future, can we stop this kind of rape of the poor?
Absolutely.
The poorest man in Maharashtra owns this land. He's going starving in Vidarbha.
I think arrogance.
Suicide.
Yeah, I think it's pure, simple, unadulterated arrogance. You think you'll pay a price for it?
No, I'm sure.
You think you'll pay a price for it?
No, let the law of the land take its course.
You think
the CBI is doing
what do you mean law of the land?
CBI.
Yeah,
but in this case, your stand is CBI has no jurisdiction. And even in this new ATR, in this new ATR, you have given that the actions will be taken by Revenue and Forest Department.
Mr. Fadnavis, you kept saying that Ajay Sancheti, he is a financial arm of Abhay Sancheti, your MP.
No, so I am saying if Abhay Sancheti is guilty, take action. Are you ready to say that my men are guilty, take action? No, you are not. You are evasive. You are covering them up. You are covering them up.
The law will take its course.
What law will take its course?
Why not?
What law? I am sick and tired of that.
What law
will take its course.
Why? You don't have faith in the law?
Well, I have complete faith in the law.
Yes,
I don't have faith in people like you.
No.
There is a direct indictment in the report. What law you are talking about? There is a direct indictment. There is a direct indictment. And still you say law will take its course. Why?
Wait, one second. Is being subverted.
You say the law will take its course.
The governor is subverting it. The cabinet is subverting. The government is subverting.
Okay, so 1 second. 3 minutes into this debate, 2 minutes left on the debate, and Satish Manshinde realizing here that the government is on a poor wicket, wants to come in to back the government once again. Yes, Mr. Manshinde, you are defending the indefensible tonight, but since you've always been a defense lawyer for the accused, you can try to do so.
First of all these political leaders are attacking other society, but if you come to Bombay, you will see that the entire Worli Hill area is occupied by the entire population of political leaders in Maharashtra. Whether it's the BJP, whether it's Congress, whether it's NCP.
You again want to digress.
We should allow it to continue.
So we should allow a little bit. So your argument basically is Kirit Somaiya. Yes, Kirit Somaiya.
The entire top leadership
Kirit Somaiya, go ahead.
See, my point is that BJP has never stopped any action, investigation in others. Anybody
First
from
vacate
BJP
those flats and then fight.
Punish him. But complete the investigation and action, whether it is CBI or police, let the Congress pick who will complete the investigation. We will cooperate with them, but punish the guilty.
No, gentlemen, the bottom line is very, very simple here tonight. The bottom line is this, that today the Congress party is in an absolute fix. And that's how I want to just wrap up. Before I wrap up, I want to make this point. The Congress party is trying to pretend that it does not know about the gravity of the charges against Veerbhadra Singh. The Congress party is also trying to pretend that it does not know that there was a promise made to act on Chavan and that promise has not been met. And therefore, as I wrap up tonight, the question goes back, can all these political parties continue to turn a blind eye on alleged acts of corruption? We began the debate today by talking simply and only about the case of Arvind Kejriwal and whether political parties like the BJP and the Congress party are allowing Arvind Kejriwal to rise even more with their obstinate positions on acts of corruption. You think they are doing so? You think they are doing so?
I almost get the feeling that some of them are designing so that the Aam Aadmi Party can do very well.
Yeah.
I think Aam Aadmi Party has put Trojan horses into these parties.
Well, gentlemen, I thank you all for taking part in this debate.